So we're here at the cabin.
It's something, all right.
That's
I'll get you inside safe and sound.
That's one of my. That's one of my favorite.
I know. I'm okay.
Compliment.
The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before
crows.
sunset.
One of my favorite things to say to people. I'm like, oh, that's great. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, isn't that this? Isn't that this? I always just say, oh, that's something. And then we get the little chuckle. Oh, so funny. That Toby's a silly bitch. And they all laugh.
Come on, here we go. Let's take a look inside.
Take a look around. Bop, 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 bop.
How to get the power on, honey?
Sure. What's that?
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Hello?
Temple of Shadow and Mist. Labyrinth of Me. And in her dreams to prevail, kept from sleep. Those are all. It's funny that those all probably tie into the game, don't you think? Coffee thermos. Fuck that.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Oh.
Damn.
See, look, there you go. Fake Big Daddy. It's my buddy.
I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island. The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
July 4th. That lady's face flashing up there kind of freaked me out, to be honest with you. Sometimes I'm a big baby during games. Got here.
The Deer Fest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phone.
All these things are important to listen to.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it?
And Spot's blown up already.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Main on KBFFM. And now some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
He's pissed. Wait, this is not the right way. That's the dock, though. You like the dock? It's pretty nice. Well, the house in general is pretty cool. I would be probably afraid to be here by myself. Even if I had, like, a lady friend with me. It seems pretty intimidating, to be honest with you. Like, what do? You fucking come outside and complain about the dumpsters over here and stuff?
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Oh, there's also parts in the game where you had to time it just right to get that shit started. And when there's monsters attacking you, sometimes it's pretty tough.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling.
What do you come down? What do you do? Like come down here like, honey, look at the weeds. Look at this shit dry stuff. No. Oh, we look around, dickhead game. I never saw that path. Noticed that path there before. I'm gonna go check it out.
I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
She's looking at him. Here on staycation. Oh, there's lights on. What's she doing in there? What was she doing in there? What was she doing in there? Who?
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Don't know if I ever noticed it the first time I played this game. This, right back here. Yeah. Is there anything back here? Or is it just kind of built in? In my younger days, I wasn't very explorative all the time. To know, to like look at this kind of stuff. Especially when you have a shitty tube TV and an Xbox. Or Xbox 360, but you can always soak in these details. These hot deets. Snuggle buddy!
Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Her pants are off on the railing.
Well,
Whoa, hey!
I'm not the surprise.
This was really
It's
mature.
in the study. Go take a look.
Oh, that tease.
okay.
That freaking tease. I think
Surprise!
this was up here when we first came
What
in.
is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice. Everyone
Hey,
keeps...
just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic.
Ow, so like a goddamn
He
bird.
specializes in helping artists. Maybe
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not
He's
like
an
that.
asshole. And there
Alan?
was spooky ghost lady.
Just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. God damn it. I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed to time alone.
It's such a dickhead move. My wife's afraid of something. I'm going to use it to my advantage during a fight. The cock. He's going to regret it
Damn it.
very shortly. Alice, you silly bitch. I stole your flashlight. And now, that, see? Good job, dickhead.
Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
He's a navigator. Watch this! Ah! Fuck you, birds. I knew that's gonna happen. I know what the birds do in this game. I bet usually people are not smart enough. Or not, I won't say they're not. Fuck off! I won't say they're not smart enough, but I don't know if you'll just necessarily try to dodge those first time. Fuck you, birds. So they warp through the ceilings in this game. No, we have some semblance of rules here.
Alice? Oh, no.
Bye. I respect the fact he jumps in. I don't respect the fact that all this happened.
Keep going, Alice. Wake up.
Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
Did it? Who knows?
The phone was dead. I'd have to find help.
No,
on foot.
not Verizon with 4G LTE. They've won so many awards recently. How did something like that ever happen?
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I
Yeah.
didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
She's probably banging him, buddy. Don't worry about it.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
I like how he narrates his own life. That part actually is very cool to me. Where was it? Now, let's be honest here. You can see how far of a distance this is. You can see the end of the road. You can see pretty much straight down. To see, I mean, it's a drop. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely a drop. But none of this looks far. Like it doesn't. Oh, it's a long hike. Bye. Focus. I wonder if it's a forward focus. What? Was it not just something fucking flashing back there? It's just the game. Alright, guess not. But his proposed hike of the century doesn't actually look that bad. Maybe without a flashlight, but the city slickers, you just gotta look up in the night sky and you see them stars and you know you're okay then. This song's for you.
Hello?
Our friend is back.
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
So if you never... Alright, so basically what happens is they have these pages that you can find as we go. There's something you can only get in nightmare mode. The game makes you play the game twice.
Departure by Alan Wake.
And we're
The
gonna
man turned to face me.
read them
His
as we
face
go through it
was
too.
covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
So, probably figure out what happens with these book pages. But if not, you know what? We'll roll with it. That's cool. You don't know how it works yet? You'll find out. That's why, and that's also why I'm not super.
Please, I've been in an accident.
My car fell off the cliff. So, alright. I'm waiting for the exciting part to happen so I can finish my story.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Yep, abandoned lumber mills. Those are the kind of places you want to hang out.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen,
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
The distortion on their voices is pretty sweet in this game. How you use it.
Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
So if you notice, our friend here, wielding? Where the fuck is he? So anyway, our friend out here, there we go, okay. We're gonna take time out so I can talk and not sound like an idiot. The way it works is, the page either tells you something that happened to you, or the page tells you something that's going to happen to you.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite.
Until he's a writer. He paints words. He paints pictures with his words.
On it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
I think that's the way of them explaining how the light burst works. I think that's how they quote unquote explain it right there.
You lose!
You didn't run me out the fucking cabin, that lady did. So you're not getting shit.
I had to figure a way out of this.
It's like
Any
The
second now,
Shining.
and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his
Wow.
axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Forgot that they made that reference directly like that. Yeah, Energizer, there it is. That and the batteries. That's what the game's all about. Look. I mean, obviously when the name's on it, it's fucking blatant. This is ridiculous. Everyone gave this game so much shit back when it came out because of stuff like this. Like, just a little too much, maybe.
During your...
It probably helped them get money for the game, so I can understand it.
The latest
But
in...
it seems a little too much.
Yes.
proven...
Right Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello?
Yeah, there goes the phone.
You can see the sights and keep those
This is bad.
Hey, buddy. If I remember remember correctly, you actually want this to slam a goddamn hole in here. And then we jump out. Here we go. The reason I'm kind of hanging out here at the moment is because
the shooting range, and now I just killed someone.
So
or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared.
turning the light on kind of ruins it.
Real enough to make me sick.
Can I turn it off? No. It turns itself off. So this is only glowing. This arrow is only on here because I turned the light on. See, oh, sweet. It uses shadows, so I can show you for real. See? It's a glow-in-the-dark paint, so you can't always see it. But that's why when you go like this, like bits and pieces of the paint shows up, bits and pieces of the paint show up. You come back here, and it's
painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Yeah, see? So that's how you find the cool shit like this. Mostly they have better items than just one flare for a flare gun. But the fact of the matter is, you know what? I just got a flare gun. Oh, that was not wise of me. That seems like a good way to electrocute yourself.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Sure do. It's rabbit season. It's duck season, motherfucker. I don't remember necessarily. I don't think headshots make a difference. Because aiming, there's no... My hot wife underwater, no! Something bad's happening. Since there's no iron sights in this game, you can't... It doesn't really let you aim properly. I think it's a little lenient with the shooting.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Oops. Yeah. We won't look at the water. Let's look up. And the other thing, too, is I think you can't do the dodge if you're out of running juice. Like we saw a panty and... I can't breathe. Big fat rider. You're in that mode. I feel like you can't dodge then. Thermos is there. Only reason I got it. Don't judge me. Don't you dare judge me. The fuck way were you supposed to go? Okay, that's pretty sweet. I don't remember being able to see that far away on Xbox. So I do like the fact that you can see out there now.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that. Not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
I wonder... Nope. I kind of feel like I'm lost right now, to be honest with you. Not spooky music, we're good. Chicken shit.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Oh, yeah, make sure you get those lithium-ion batteries by Duracell. Oh, fuck. Didn't know you were able to do that. What horrible check. Fuck you. At least it saves shit. Hey, the hot wife. She's bloated. Dead and bloated underwater.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
I realized that if I fell in, I would die immediately, because like most video game protagonists, I cannot swim. Superman had his kryptonite. The Green Lantern had the color yellow. But I, Alan Wake, am terrified of water.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
I think there's only 2 of them right now. Fuck you. Ah, shit. Nope. See? You run out. See, in theory, you can just let the battery charge. When you put yourself in situations like this where you really can't keep yourself out of the way necessarily. I mean, I can. Look at this. Look at this. Just rapid fire. Dodge, dodge, dodge. But you mortal men and women, you probably shouldn't try that. I don't know if you'll be able to pull that off necessarily. You pointing in here, or actually to the left? I hate games that actually make you grab on the ladders. You should be able to just jump on, like I was trying to do there. Those are the best games. So should... I was like, don't fucking fall down, you idiot. The Taken are filled with... filled with the darkness. Batteries.